Today, I'm going to tell you a true story that happened in America. A story after which people started switching off their TVs to go to sleep. Listen carefully, because this story will send chills down your spine. And perhaps tonight, you won't dare to fall asleep with the TV on. The real mystery, the Max Headroom broadcast intrusion, 1987. It was the night of November 22, 1987. In the city of Chicago, people were relaxing in front of their television screens. The air carried the chill of winter, but inside the homes there was a feeling of warmth and security. Little did anyone know that in just a few minutes, this sense of security would be shattered in a terrifying instant. Around 9:14 p.m., viewers watching Star Trek on WGN channel suddenly saw the screen flicker, the audio scratched, and then he appeared. A person wearing the black and white digitally glitched mask of Max Headroom, a popular TV character at the time. But this was no scheduled broadcast. Behind him was a rotating spiral-patterned gray cardboard. A distorted mechanical voice muttered something, followed by a cold, hollow laugh. Just as suddenly, the screen returned to normal. Viewers thought it might be a technical glitch, but this was only the beginning. Later that night, at 11:15 p.m., during a broadcast of Doctor Who on WTTW channel, everything broke down again. This time, the man was fully prepared. He held a fly swatter in his hand. His voice was even more garbled, as if a ghost was speaking through the radio waves. "Your love is fading. Catch the wave. They're coming to get me." He mocked a WGN DJ, then suddenly holding up a can of Pepsi, yelled, "Coke is it." It all seemed chaotic and absurd. Then he started spanking his buttocks with the fly swatter, doing a strange dance. In the background, on that rotating wall, another person's hands were placed on his shoulders, as if there was a hidden accomplice. And then, suddenly, another hand entered the frame, forcibly pulling that person off the chair. The screen went black. This entire 90-second scene had been broadcast live to millions of people, and then silence. The mystery only deepened from there. This was no ordinary prank. It was a deliberate, technically sophisticated intrusion. Hackers must have hidden somewhere near Chicago's tall Sears Tower, setting up a powerful transmitter. They knew the precise timing when broadcast centers were less alert. Their signal must have been stronger than the legitimate broadcast to override it. This wasn't the work of a single person. At least 2 or 3 were involved, one on screen, one handling the tech, and perhaps a driver. The FBI and FCC launched full-scale investigations, but every clue seemed to vanish into a deeper mystery. The hacker had left no trace of their identity. Sometimes the most dangerous crimes aren't the ones written in blood, but the ones hidden within signals. And here, nothing remained but the signal. No fingerprints, the powerful equipment was never found. The final line on the FBI file was written, "Perpetrator unknown." But this story is more terrifying than just an unsolved crime. It shattered our most basic illusion of security. That night, a stranger entered the living rooms of thousands of people without picking a lock or opening a door, simply by riding the radio waves floating through the air. He wasn't a face, just a mask with an empty, broken smile. He made no demands, delivered no message, just absurdity, chaos, and a cold laugh. That's what is most frightening. The thought that someone would undertake such a significant technical challenge just to spread chaos is enough to make your hair stand on end. And then he vanished. No confession, no claims. Did that man return to a normal life the next day? Is he an old man somewhere now, smiling quietly whenever this tale is mentioned? Even today, whenever a TV screen turns to static or a sudden screech is heard on the radio, a question flashes in the mind. If he could do it then, Today, when technology is even more powerful, could he not do it again? This story is a warning, a mirror that shows us that behind the shiny world of technology, a dark, dangerous shadow looms. And that shadow won't go away as long as even a single screen glows in this darkness. If you had heard this story before, then let us know in the comments. And for more such real mysterious incidents, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.